Okay, from the start, please welcome Speaker Carson.
Good morning, class. I'm happy that you guys get to hear two different perspectives on the same quote that me and Trey have chosen, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. But you got to be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you are because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. So my interpretation of what Rocky is saying here is that the world is not really a kind and loving place. It's pretty harsh. Fortunately, we Americans have it better than most. Everyone has struggles. Everyone at some point has a struggle with something. If someone lets the world beat them down, it can keep them there permanently. No one's going to beat you down as hard as life does. No matter who you are, you will take hits. People have to realize that this is just the way it is. If you keep moving forward through the tough times, get up and learn from every defeat, eventually you will have a victory. If we talk about what we were worth, saying that we could chase our dreams, but run away when there are hard times, we totally give up. We're wrong for that. We have to go out and get what we are worth, but we're willing to take the hits. Most of our generation tends to look for someone or something to blame when something does not go their way. This is a very cowardly thing to do. It motivates me a lot when Rocky says, now if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth. This makes me want to get better at just about everything I do. Here's a quote from one of my best friends, Cale Greenwood, from his valedictorian speech. It says, I think the greatest problem in this country is how we promote a culture of victimhood. Too many people erroneously feel cheated because they feel entitled to something they haven't earned. End quote. We as humans want to accomplish our goals. But many of us, especially in this generation, want the achievement without achieving it. I am just as guilty of this as anyone, but it has taken a lot of mistakes to realize that I need to put real work in what I want to do in life. When Rocky talks about taking hits, but to keep moving forward, it reminds me a lot of a certain story. There was this man who grew up in a rough time, but this did not keep him from achieving what he wanted to do. He kept on pursuing his goal with the most love and selflessness possible. Many others did not agree with everything that he was doing, but that didn't stop him. He continued to achieve his goal. This man knew what it meant to go out and earn something. But then he took a big hit. He was murdered. This was truly a tragedy. But in the words of Rocky, it ain't about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Death could not stop this man. He took the biggest hit anyone could ever take, and he kept moving forward. 3 days after he was killed, he won over death. This man's name was Jesus. His goal was to save all of us, and he achieved that goal in an immense way. If this doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will. Thank you.